Welcome to Watercolor Techniques with Jane. Today we're going to work on some clouds, a beautiful, pretty, puffy cloud sky with deep blue in the background. Anyway, hope you enjoy this. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate today how to do wet into wet, and we're going to do a pretty cloudy sky using ultramarine blue and a tiny little bit of Payne's Gray. So, and then this is on 140-pound cold press paper, and I'm taking a larger brush. It's like a 3/4 inch brush, and this is I forget which company this is made from. Anyway, I've had it a long time. So you wet into wet. So this is the wet on the paper. And you have to have a piece of paper towel ready. And a sky, when you look at a sky, you'll see that if you look up, you'll find that the sky is darker. And as it goes down to the horizon line, it gets lighter. So I like to start at the top with my paint loaded, and this is quite wet. And as you go down, and don't go back and rework this, keep going down, and eventually it will dry smooth. And then, and this will dry lighter. Once it's dried, it will dry much lighter. And then I take the paper towel and I go like this to put in my clouds. And try to be random with your clouds. Nature is not always about evenness. There's a lot of randomness in nature. So there's the formation of the clouds. And if you want to make them a little bit more pronounced up here, and you have to do this while it's wet, because if you don't do it while it's wet, it will not work. The blue will not lift up. So then we have to wait for this to dry just a little before we put some detail in the clouds. And the detail in the clouds, I'm going to use a round brush, and I have a little bit of Payne's Gray that I'm going to mix with a little bit of the ultramarine blue. And you want this not too dark, because this is a pretty sunny day. No real storm clouds in sight. And at the base of the clouds, we're going to put some gray. And then you put down some gray, you wash your brush, and then you feather it a little to make the top part fuzzy. And you don't want them too dark, like I said, because this is a pretty sunny day. Now, if it was a stormy day, we would be doing something different. All right? So now you can see that there's a shadow underneath the cloud. The light is coming down, and so the top of the clouds are white. And you can go in with a paper towel as well, if you would like. Like that. And then a little bit. These clouds are further in the distance, so they don't have so much detail. So very, very pale. You can see I hardly have any paint on my brush. And that's it for a cloudy sky. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed this demonstration. If you have any questions, please drop me a line.